Okay, so I'm getting a lot of DMs and questions about where I got my body done. So I live in Chicago, so I went to Mia Aesthetics in Chicago, and I went 3 times with 2 different doctors. So for my boob job, I did go with Dr. Rain, but I think he's no longer in that place, or he retired. But Dr. Rain did my boobs, and I think he did an amazing job. I definitely recommend him for boobs because he did mine so good. I literally went from like a small A cup to like double D. So he makes it happen for sure. But I don't think he's at Mia anymore, so I'm not too sure. And Dr. Rain did my tummy tuck with lipo, and I also got the corset where they sew your insides. Let me see. He did lipo to like my back. And if you're getting a tummy tuck, I do recommend to get the injection because I feel like my tummy tuck was such a breeze. Like I was back up and doing groceries by the 3rd day. Even though you're not supposed to because it's dangerous. But yeah, my tummy tuck was probably like my easiest surgery out of all of them. Okay, and then I went to Mia Aesthetics again, but I went with Dr. Bronstein. I think that's how you say his name. And Dr. Bronstein did my BBL and lipo. I think I paid around 7 to 8 thousand. I don't remember. But that's just for the procedure. Like nothing else is included except the procedure and the anesthesia. And yeah, I did 1 round BBL, 1 boob job, and I got for my boob job I got 615 cc's. So yeah, that's a pretty big implant. And for my tummy tuck, I did get a full tummy tuck because I needed a full tummy tuck. I had a lot of loose skin and stretch marks and a name tattoo that they also managed to like completely take off, which I'm really happy about that. And yeah, what am I missing? For the BBL, I do think you have to go in there with a clear picture of what you want, because if you don't even know what you want, he's like gonna do whatever he thinks is best for you or fits your body. So you do really have to tell him like, I want more hips or I want more projection. And I do wish I would have told him more hips, because I feel like all the fat that I got injected into my hips didn't really stay, and he injected more like for projection. But I mean, I like it, but I do want to get maybe around 2, just like to even out my hips, because I still have hip dips, if that makes sense. And yeah, that's it. If you guys have any more questions, like how the process was, let me know. I'll try to make a more in-depth video because it's really a lot. I did all these surgeries in a span of 3 years. So like 1 year I got my boobs, and then the next year I got my tummy tuck, and then the next year I got my BBL, just because I really find it dangerous when girls do like multiple procedures at once. I feel like that's a little bit more risky. And I needed to be back up and running like the next week, so I didn't really have a lot of recovery time during my procedures. But definitely BBL for me was kind of the worst one because I was going through it. Like the BBL is just one of the procedures that you really got to think twice about, because it's the most painfulest one of all. Boob job, I would call it like a 4 out of 10. It depends how big you get them and how small you are, and if you get them under the muscle, which I did, and I regret it now because I kind of want more of the projection. Like if you want a natural look, which when I take my corset off and like, they do look natural, But if I'm wearing like a bra or a corset that pushes them up, that's how I really want them to look without anything. So I might get a second boob job, but over the muscle with the bra, internal bra. So yeah, that's kind of what I have planned for now. And yeah, that's it. I'm sorry if I talk a lot, but I'm telling you girls, it's a lot. So I didn't want to like just write a whole big message explaining it. And if you have any more questions, like, you could just DM me and I'll try to answer as best as possible. Bye.